You'll never take me alive.
But as you can see, I am taking you alive.
You're not allowed above 75.
Ah, screw you.
But if you go above 75, you're gonna hurt. See, look, you get being warned now that I've gone above 75.
As far as I know, you're not on the back of the train.
Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday. You know what that means. Welcome along to Trains in World 3. Your weekend starts right here, unless it's Friday for you, and then the weekend has not started yet. But let's go to the trains. And we are going to go to Germany for the Nahvahker Dresden. And the first story we're going to... Well, it's not the first one because we've already done some, but we're going to do Chemical Plant Zone. Operator BR 185.5 to take both cargo and a shunter to the chemical plant in Nunchritz. Deliver the cargo. Yeah, you get the idea. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So grab your ticket, get in line. Sheldon will be here as well to have some fun with us. And let's go do some running and shunting with these two. Well, you know, I'm pretty sure that if it all comes down to it, you can show me later, and I'm pretty sure that it looks impressive.
Meh.
Oh, so you think it looks meh?
It looks alright.
You know we're talking about Hoylake here, we're not talking about something else, don't you? And we're already off to a fantastic start, ladies and gentlemen. It is Saturday after all.
You know what that means?
Yes, you do. First of all, my eyes are not cooperating with me again, look.
My eyes!
Yeah, my eyes. I am due an eye test. They keep messaging me saying you're due an eye test, and I'm like, I'm too busy. Let me do my stuff, and then I'll do my eye test. It needs one of those where I don't have anything on in an afternoon or something.
See, you're not prioritising that. You're prioritising all the stuff you're getting done than that.
I know I am, but what can I say? I'm a workaholic. I have turned into a workaholic recently, which is good for me, but also at the same time bad for me as well. Because I bet there's something really wrong with my eyes.
There probably is.
Simon's going to do a quick eye test right now, isn't he?
Okay, put your...
Hold on then. I'm going to take... You have to take your glasses off. Let me rub my eyes first, because there was a bit of wet fluid in there.
I've got an eye test for him.
I know you have. I know where this is going already.
Yeah.
All right then. There you go.
How many fingers am I holding?
You're holding one up, and it's the middle one. You dumb.
How many fingers am I holding up now?
You're holding 2 up.
How many fingers am I holding up now?
You're holding 4 up. See, you're not gonna get... See, there's nothing wrong with my eyes.
Well, there is, because I'm holding 4 up, but there's 2 on each hand.
But you still had 4 fingers up.
Yes.
Was the question not how many fingers we were holding up? The answer was 4. If we had lots of 2 up, it's 2 times 2 is 4. There is nothing wrong with my brain, thank you very much. There may be something wrong with my eyes, but there's nothing wrong with my brain. Unlike someone.
You know where those 4 fingers are going?
Oh boy. Oh God.
Yes, we haven't had this for a while.
Oi. It is 9 o'clock, right? And this is the first recording of the day. I am telling you now, we are going to keep this clean. He just reached over to grab his cup and coffee. Yeah. He's like, yeah.
The 4 fingers are going round the mug.
Oh, okay. They did as well.
Just,
yeah.
And the dad's cowboy cheerleaders.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Oi, now you listen here. You goddamn you listen here. We are not going to go down this route this early. It is too early for that. Everyone else may be on their feet applauding you for going down one route and then quickly going back to the regular diatribe. Okay, but I am telling you now, it's too bloody early. I haven't had my intake of caffeine yet.
I haven't had an intake of something else yet. That was just random.
Okay, let's elaborate on this a bit more. You haven't had a caffeine intake yet.
No, I haven't had my dad's cappuccino intake.
Oh, for goodness. Oh my god. I don't think I'm going to need caffeine. I'm going to need something a lot stronger. Now might be a good time to start drinking.
Drink!
Yeah, drink, exactly. I have an itch behind my ear, and I don't know why. There we go. That's something else. Mind you, maybe I can do both at the same time. Because I need a haircut, and I need my eyes tested. I can do both at the same time. Denied, waiting for a signal to change. I don't want I want the signal to change right now, if you don't mind.
Yes, come on. These tankers have to move.
We, okay, only just left the bleeding yard up at, I can't remember where we left. No, I really can't remember where we left.
Yeah.
I think it's the top of the Nahvahker. Oh my god, there's some letters, it's too early. Nahvahker and Dresden, which I think is Reisa. Oh, there, that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for him.
That passing train.
Yeah, we're waiting for him. Awesome.
Is that a car train or is that just a mix?
That's a mix, that one. I saw water carriers, I saw cars, I saw tankers. So now that train has gone past, the light should change red. Yeah, not red, it should change yellow. Simon's now thinking, are you sure that your eyes are all...
Yeah, are your eyes alright?
No, I'm pretty sure if I look up in the corner there, that looks like a red.
It is a red.
That's fantastic, it looks like a red. Alright, let's just see how long it'll take to wait here. I'm sure it won't take too long. I'm sure they'll gladly change the signal for us any time now.
Really?
I hope so. Hang about. So you're telling me we've waited 15 minutes there for that?
Really?
Yeah, we've waited 15 minutes for that.
I would have told that train to bugger off.
I would have done. Why couldn't we have stayed on this track?
Do we have to cross over?
We have to cross over, but... Well, maybe we have to cross over, I don't know. Maybe there's a problem on the other line that...
Maybe that had to cross over.
Maybe it did. But remember, we are in Germany, so... It's opposite working to ourselves over here. See, look. And clickety-clack, over we go. There we go.
Alright, so we had to cross over.
We had to cross over, yes. Unfortunately.
Well, we had to wait 15 minutes. Why couldn't it cross us over now, or we're on its track?
I would love to know why we couldn't be on this track. What's so special that we had to be on that track?
I think that is a perfectly genuine,
Yeah.
valid question. What is preventing us from being on that track?
There's got to be something coming up.
There's got to be. We just have to pay, because there wasn't anything in the brief.
No.
There wasn't anything in the brief that said we had to go on to a different working. Oh, by the way, we aren't just tankers.
What are we? We're mixed.
No. Look at this.
Where's that come from?
Because the chemical plant that we're going to doesn't have a shunter, we're bringing our own shunter. It's bring your own shunter to work day.
It's like, no! Don't take me alive!
And that is why you also see we're not allowed above 75 miles an hour. If we go above 75 miles an hour, not only might Sheldon's head explode, but also the wheels on this shunter might fall off.
Yes.
I mean, just look at his little wheels go.
Yeah, it's just like... It's like, hang on, you're supposed to uncouple me.
Yeah.
It's like, where you taking me?
Where you
It's like,
taking me?
where am I going?
Where am I? It's like one of those. It's like one of those little plane, big plane scenarios on Big Jet TV, isn't it?
You'll never take me alive.
But as you can see, I am taking you alive.
You're not allowed above 75.
Ah, screw you.
But if you go above 75, you're gonna hurt. See, look, you get being warned now that I've gone above 75.
As far as I know, you're not on the back of the train.
As far as I know. Oh yeah, I can just. He's gone. That's it. That's it.
I mean, look at it. Look at it go.
Oh my god! For the next 40 minutes, it might just be Simon laughing.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I imagine that's the laughter that the cheerleaders do when they see you take your pants off. You can have that back.
Really?
Yeah, that's a really right there. Look at that. Look
So we
at
had
that.
So we had a laugh.
This room is not hot in the slightest, and this can of cherry coke is like literally saturated in condensation.
No. Condensation. Sation.
Although the water is good,
Yeah.
and I do mean it's very good. I can just take some water off here and apply it to myself. A strange idea, I will have you agree, but nonetheless an idea.
It's a quick remedy.
It's a quick remedy, exactly. I'm sure that there are a few people out there that'll have their own little quick remedies that they do. But yeah, we've not got really much to talk about this video. I think it's just going to be 56 an hour of us talking random drivel, isn't it?
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds about normal for...
Oh yeah, if you're wondering why we talk about Hoylake Station,
Oh, Hoylake, yes, Hoylake.
it's a temporary terminus for the time being during when we recorded this because of the golf.
Yes, we record this on the 17th of July. The golf starts this Thursday on the 20th, I do believe. The British Open Golf Championship at Hoylake this year.
But with working with the British Transport Police, they've had to seal off Hoylake to West Kirby. Just because I think there's a crossing down the bottom which people can cross from the practice area to the main golf course.
Yes, that is because
Safety reasons.
I think it was the same scenario with Carnoustie.
No, they're still running the trains
Oh, they
there.
were still running the trains. I know it wasn't when they were playing at Royal Troon. I know that wasn't the case because I believe it's the 10th hole at Royal Troon runs right next door to the train track. But where it is, it's at a crossing, so the trains have to horn at the crossing to warn people.
But they got to hold the crossings anyway.
They got to horn at crossings, but they had to have special dispensation not to horn, because can you imagine? Here comes a 380 barreling around that corner at
yeah.
and what is the line speed on that area? About 70, 80, something like
Possibly.
that? Something like that. I think some of the Trudes... No, everything stops at Trude, doesn't it? Yes, everything stops at Trude. I do apologise. But can you imagine a 380 barrel around that corner? There's Rory McIlroy on the 10T. He's about to take his backswing, and as he's about to let loose... and he's like, and then he hits a flying air cutter or something like that. If you're looking at that 380, you probably want to hurl a golf ball at it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, exactly, yeah.
Oh, you fucking train.
Yeah, you fucking train what you fucking doing. something along those lines. I think it is Trude is the only major competitive golf course other than Carnoustie and Hoylake. There's another one in Liverpool, I think, isn't there?
Near Birkdale.
Yeah, it is Birkdale. Royal Birkdale. I think they're the only ones that have a golf course right next to the train tracks that competitive golf is played at. So, i.e. the British Open.
Yeah.
I can't think of any others off of the top of my head. Turnberry, I know, is over towards... Is Turnberry the one over towards Berwick?
I'm not sure.
Turnberry, I think, is the one over towards Berwick. St Andrews is nowhere near, so that's fine.
I know Glen Eagles is not far, but it's nowhere near.
Yeah, Glen Eagles is not far, but nowhere near.
Denning Golf Course Station. That's the same, is it?
No, I can't. Oh, well, we're a little over speeding, but that's fine. I don't remember a major golf tournament being played at Denham.
I think that's more of a local one.
I think that's more of a local one. It's like the Belfry, and Wentworth as well. Although, to be fair, I mean, I've not been watching the golf a lot recently, so I can't say that. I think they do still play at Wentworth, but I can't think of a tournament that's been played there recently. But like I said, I've not been watching the golf recently, so because every time the golf's on, there's always something else on.
Yeah.
I've got
when the golf's on, the Virgin box don't notify you.
Yeah, that's the difference between the Sky that we had and the Virgin, because the Virgin doesn't notify us. It's like that was it yesterday's IndyCar race at Toronto. They put qualifying on the day before on the Saturday at 8 PM UK time. So you think to yourself, fantastic, 8 PM will be the race. No, we stuck it on at 6 o'clock. And you just think and ask yourself, why?
Yeah, why?
Why? It's like, just why? It's like the darts, because I like the darts, but they didn't even notify us when the darts was on, and now I've missed the whole world match play because I've missed the first day. Because the thing they like to do is they don't like to repeat the darts, yet they have a channel dedicated to it. That's a point. Please remind me when the World Championships are on that I am to go nowhere. Mind you, I think we'll have wound down by then. As far
December
as
time.
Yeah, December time. Let's just uncouple this 185.
Yeah, because that's when I'm very going to be busy with work and all that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go out probably every now and then, but that'll be when I wind it down properly for the year. October will start to see it really slow down to perhaps one trip out a week. November the same, perhaps the odd two here and there. But December will definitely be when it's wound down.
November.
Although
the Wally weekend.
Yeah.
That's possibly going to do a big last trips.
Yeah.
Like I might do the odd overnight stay.
Yeah.
in December, but that's about it.
I think the big one I want to do in December, excuse me, will be when they have all them rail tours in London. But in saying that, Saturdays are when RMT likes to piss around and don't play ball. So who knows what they might do. They could do anything. Knowing the RMT, right?
Well, we don't know anything for certain till
Exactly.
the autumn when
They don't like to tell us, do they? They like to wait until 2 weeks before they do it.
Yeah. And plus, we don't know what's going to happen in the autumn time now with this all controversial thing that's going on at the moment.
Yeah,
with the ticket offices.
we just don't, do we? The problem with that is, and I've started to wane my opinion as far as those conservative whatnots have gone. I was all for both sides are, and I still believe that both sides are as much to blame as the other. But now the Conservatives are starting to come out as
real a-holes.
yeah, real a-holes. But as I think I said in a previous video, the problem is they need to make cuts, and this is probably going to go down like a lead balloon. It's not popular what they're doing, but they see this as their way of making their money back, in a way. But then again, perhaps if they weren't giving massive bonuses to train companies, we wouldn't be in this mess to begin with. Looking at First Transpennine Express.
And then they got a bonus for a terrible service. That makes no sense.
No sense. I mean, Grand Central right now are struggling because their 180s are gash.
Yeah.
Proper gash.
To the point that they've hired 2 super voyagers.
They've hired 2 super voyagers.
Apparently, I have heard something on YouTube, someone commented,
Yes.
that apparently now Vanti are looking to get 10 super voyagers. Another 8.
Hold on a sec. Before I
I'm guessing this is after when
answer that,
Avanti gets the 805s and the 807s.
they are done that. Right, let's just rewind what he said literally 10 seconds ago, folks. Avanti are planning 10 more voyages.
Did I say Avanti?
You did.
I meant Grand Central.
You did, sir. See, now that, right? Oi, I poke you with a toothbrush and see what
It's
happens.
alright because they're coming from Avanti. That's
I know.
probably why I got confused.
I know. You like getting things confused, you, don't you? But no, what I can safely say is that is what stock should be there for. If a company is having a shortfall or an issue, they can just look around and say, right, what is there for us to use? Oh, look, here's I'm trying to think how many super voyages they had, Avanti.
Is it like 15 or...
No, I think they
13?
had 20 or something like that, because they had 1 to 18,
Yeah.
and then they had 42, 43, so yes, 20.
They'd had 21, but one's gone over to cross country.
No, one was essentially used as spares. The 2 ends were spares.
No, it's gone to cross country now.
No. Originally
Yeah.
it was 2 end spares. That was it.
So they
And
can
then
5 carb everything.
yeah, and then I think cross country decard 2 of their 5 cars to 4s, so that they could put the coaches on with those other ones and bring 221, 144 back to life. So that's what you call using your
So
stuff.
by the looks now, cross country could get 10, and Grand Central could get the other. No, actually,
I don't think 10's enough for Grand Central, personally.
no, because they currently got 2. Which I
Yeah.
heard rumours they could be introduced in autumn, because the training has started for them.
Yes, training has started. I imagine the training has started. But
So just
We-
so
we-
if they do get more, then it's another 8, so they would have 10.
I imagine they'll bring them in on a Monday service, won't they? Their first service would be Monday, wouldn't it?
Possibly, yes.
In that case, then we keep an eye on hotels in the Leeds area.
Bradford.
Bradford's an
think-
easy one, isn't it?
I think they're starting on Bradford's.
Yeah. Even if we just take it around to, say, Halifax or somewhere like that.
Be interesting.
It'd be interesting, definitely.
And then I have that guy on YouTube. When you come into Halifax?
We're already here.
No. When you come into Halifax? When the voyages start?
Or, what about Wakey Kirkgate?
Yeah,
The Wakey Kirkgate would be a shout, wouldn't it?
it would.
It'd be a great...
Oh, we're now using the shunter.
Yes, we are. Have you not been noticing that for the last 10 minutes or so?
No.
5 minutes, I should say. No, we've basically because this cement plant doesn't have its own shunter. We're having to essentially use our shunter that we brought along to shunt those tanks that we took off. Because now, right? Because we were on the back. So then, as soon as we uncoupled the 185.
Yeah.
The shunter can take them straight into the cement plant here, or the chemical plant I should say,
Fill them all.
fill them up, and then there's another set of tanks here waiting for us to go back to the train, so then that when we go back to Reisa, we just go back to Reisa and take the shunter with us. That is how all shunting should be done. Take your own shunter with you.
The thing is, though, you've got to have a loco that's... Especially here, you can't, like, put a grog on the back of the train.
No.
Because the grogs are limited.
The grogs are limited to like 20, I think, or
Yeah.
something. Can you imagine all freight trains going at 20 miles an hour? We'd never get anywhere. The freight train to be our version, the railway version of Just Stop Oil. Just stop passenger trains getting through. Oh, I'll go 20.
And then guess what happens after that? We get the customers complain. It's a shambles!
It's a shambles! It's a shambles!
The customers just see anything as a shambles these days. It doesn't matter what it is.
That reminds me, speaking of Just Stop Oil. No. This is what I told you over the weekend.
Oh yeah, with
That lawyer dude. Basically, down in London, a woman and I think it's her partner. They were working. They'd had enough, so they were taking the placards. They were trying to move them off the street so people could get through. Fair play to them, because it's about time something was done about these eco-terrorists or whatever they want to be called. And then some guy afterwards, he claimed to be a lawyer.
Did we discuss this?
I don't think we did.
I think we did.
Oh, did we?
I think we did.
I think I'll tell it again, just in case. He claimed to be a lawyer, and he turned around and he said, after the camera stopped rolling, and instantly the old light goes off. After the camera stopped rolling, she came back. She started using racial Jewish slurs, to which everyone was like, "Okay, proof for it never happened." Oh, are you doubting my word, are you? I have never told a lie. She will be sued for defamation of character. And someone then turned around and was like, well, they can do that to you because of what you said without any proof. And then he goes, I'm a lawyer. I don't have a phone or a computer. What?
Yeah.
What?
But how did you send the tweet?
How did you send the fucking tweet, mate? did you send it via carrier pigeon or something? And,
Or did you do a Peter Griffin, like just get a bird, stick a note on it, and just fly it? The cats will like that kind of Twitter.
and then somebody came along and they were like, oh, we were also walking past this march. We saw this lawyer person take his pants down and have a dump in the middle of the road. And everyone was like, yeah, we believe that happened. We believe that happened.
Yeah, but the one thing with lawyers is they also lie, do they?
They do. Liars are... Oh, hello. Yes, let's just slide that down. Simon should be used to this move. Simon is looking at this and thinking, yes, I've seen this somewhere before. Maybe Simon could come in with the perfect narration there. Oh no, he's gone in too quick.
Boss.
He's gone in too quick, folks. As you could all see there right now, that was a textbook coupling. That was a veteran coupling right there. He's just shaking his...
I know what I want to say, but yeah, we'll just leave it there.
Oh, come on! Lighten up, it is Saturday after all.
You know what that means?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
30 minutes in, we're just repeating that part.
We're just repeating that part. See, that looks nice.
No, that's like me with the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
Yeah,
there we go.
There we go. As you can see right now, he's made an absolutely the same joke there. It's a veteran joke he makes right there. Right, so now we've got to go back to the siding, I assume. Yeah, we've got to go back to the siding, but we're Hey?
Is the loco there?
Yeah, the loco's there, but the... What?
Is the loco electrified?
No, the loco's electric. That's
Exactly,
right. No. What I'm saying is, there was stuff next to the loco when we were there. Now it's not there.
Must have disappeared.
But there was no loco. There was no loco.
Ghost train.
Ghost train. Zippita zappita zippita zappita zippita zappita zippita zappita ghost train. Or something on that.
Yeah.
That line. Do you think that video will be finished before... No, that video won't be finished before this video's done. We've got another 25 minutes here, and that's got an hour and 12 left to go. I think it was a good idea, getting that one done early, and get the other one done, do that tomorrow, but I could then get on to the Transport Hub videos, and the F1 videos as well.
Yeah.
But I do take the point that people will make. Sometimes I really do overwork myself for YouTube. To the point where I do feel like I get burned out every now and then, but unfortunately I would rather have it no other way, unfortunately.
See, sometimes you just gotta fuck the algorithm. Not in sexual things. In like, Tater, bugger off.
No, I think we need to go down that diatribe a little bit more, don't you? You wish to fornicate the algorithm, so to speak.
No, basically Tater, F off.
I know.
Not like... Why do you have sex with the algorithm? It probably favours you more.
See, that's a good point. That's a very good point to way to look at things.
No, the algorithm does not owe you.
I'm trying to think where to put this, and I can't. No, I don't want to put it over there. Screw it.
Yeah. No, seriously, the algorithm doesn't owe you.
No, we accept that the algorithm doesn't own you, but you can own the algorithm. I like to think that with my vlog channel at the moment, I am somewhat owning it. But I don't think the Transport Hub is owning it. I don't think the Lego is. I don't think the Rockstar channel is, and I need to figure out what I'm doing wrong. That's the problem for me. I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong sometimes, and that's serious. Because you would have thought with a game like F1 23 that I'd tick all the algorithm. But when I've got 1,000 subscribers and barely raking in 30, 50 views, you know there's something not right.
But yeah.
Do I think it's my thumbnails? No, I don't think it is my thumbnails, because I think they're good.
Like if it's after 100 subscribers, then 1/10, that's reasonable.
Yeah, but
it's not.
for my channel, I should have 120, 150 views, something like that. If you're going on that principle. But
Yeah.
I'm not even at a third of that sometimes. The Trains in World stuff does all right. This stuff does all right. Sometimes it'll have one of those takeoff periods, and then here comes the wall, so to speak, and we end up with about 70, 80 views, which isn't too bad. But it's the F1 stuff that I want to get better, and I've tagged it all right. I've got it all correct. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. And I don't think now is the time to experiment. The time for experimentation was at the beginning. See, you would have thought at the beginning when...
Well, no, there's no harm in experimenting.
No. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. It's like when the F1 Manager stuff comes. The F1 Manager started this week. By the way, I need to. When do you get sorted again this week?
Or pay?
Yeah.
No, I got paid Friday.
Oh, right, so we can buy it now. Then.
Yeah.
Right, brilliant. I'm just not sure. Do I want the early access, or I've got to have the early access, haven't I? Because yeah, I've got to have the early access so I can get some stuff recorded before we disappear off to Thingamabob. Where am I going this weekend? Oh, I know where I'm going this weekend. Oh, I know. Yes, I'm just in two minds as to which direction to go. That's that's the thing. Because September, I think September for me is when I'm going to use my last, say, every week I'm out with a hotel, so to speak.
Yeah.
And then October probably winded down to twice a month. And November winded down to once. And then, you know where I'm going with that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when we
But if you do that though, just make sure you got the content ahead.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've still got plenty of options available to me to still have plenty of content. I reckon with the trip to Manchester I've got coming up in... Ooh, look at that. Look at that.
That is good.
That is nice. Yeah, where the shunter is, there was a freight train, and now that freight train's not there. We left the cab door open. Yes, the less said about who we would say in that part when that happens, the better.
Oh yeah, I saw that this morning, but we won't go into that.
We won't. All I will say is, are you surprised?
No.
Are you really surprised? Apparently he's been like it for years. Well, colour me shocked. I told everybody about him. I told everybody about him. What he was like, but no. I was just a 30, 40-year-old man talking absolute bollocks. Well, who's talking bollocks now?
I'll tell you what, you decide to punch him in the face like you want to do, I reckon you about 75% says well done and 25% be like no.
No, unfortunately, having spoken to somebody else, apparently now everyone in Stockport's got in the way. So if he had wanted to just walk up and plant a fist in his face, there may be nothing left to put a fist in his face. But yeah, no, I'm not surprised. And what I will say is as well, if it turns out that because I was having a conversation with one of them about last year, because the old stitch up words have started to go around. I find out it came from his mouth. Everyone in Stockport better get out of the way, because there will be a murder.
You better tell me that one off screen.
Yes. Absolutely. But I think everyone will kind of guess where I'm going with that. But yeah, like I said, not surprised. Not surprised in the slightest. Anyway, can we get back onto...
let's get back on track.
Let's get... You really use that line again.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Or some YouTube I watch. Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Okay, you're going to have to... Hold on, it says... Oi, hey. It says proceed at restricted speed. What's that signal?
Yeah.
That signal is red.
Is there something underneath? Like two little dots?
You can't tell. You just can't tell.
Let's have a look at the signal.
Let's have a look. No!
Actually, no, because that's the reflection of the...
That's the reflection of the light. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. It's telling me to proceed. This is going to red signal us, isn't it?
Is it?
Is it going to red signal it?
No?
No. Okay. Weird.
Mr. Bean.
Absolutely weird. Because I thought, look, you saw a red signal. It said proceed, but there was nothing there to say it to proceed. Which is weird. It's just completely weird. I do think the 185 has turned almost into the Class 66 of German locos.
It's possible, yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the shed's alright to see, but at the end of the day, it gets boring. Seeing all these sheds around, it gets boring.
See, us over there seeing a load of 185s. It's like, yeah, send them coming.
It'd be like, goddamn, yes, please.
Because they'd be on freights.
Exactly, but then we have, it'd probably be the same with the people in Germany who came over and saw the 66. They'd be like, oh, das ist wunderbar, ja.
That is good.
That is good. We have German variant in Germany, yeah.
I think it's the EMD 66.
Yeah, something like that. Das ist gut. And we would go over to Germany, we see the 185s. Oh, das ist gut. Whereas if we came back here and saw the Class 66s,
yeah, because they started to send the Freightliner 86s to Bulgaria.
damn you, Freightliner. Why you got to do that to 86? You know, why couldn't somebody else have taken them on for preservation? Although, to be fair, someone will argue, but you've already got one in preservation. It's called 86...
259?
259. Also 86101 as well.
Yeah.
So someone will
See,
argue.
I think if Hoskins had the right idea, he could get another 86 and then that's it. But
I think he could have got another... Because now parts for his 86 and also Les Ross's 86 are going to be very hard to come by.
yeah,
Very, very hard to come by. It would not surprise me if, say, 5-6 years down the road, we're talking about the 86s are gone. Both of those 86s will be gone from the main line.
well, that's the thing, because the 87's been around for a while on the main line,
Yeah,
but that's the only 87 that's working.
that's working. There's two 87s, isn't there?
There's 3. There's one at the National Railway Museum.
Oh, there's one at the Rail Museum, there's one at Crew Heritage, and then there's the one at LNWR in
Yeah.
the city, yeah. But that's it. Maybe it's just a testament to the 86 and the 87 that how long they've been around. Maybe that's just a testament. Who knows? Anyway, back to Reisa.
Yeah, because we've got the Class 99 coming up soon.
Oh, The 99 looks gorgeous. It looks like one of those, for those that haven't seen a Class 99, we'll stick one up right about now. And hopefully I remember to put it in this time. Because what happened the last time I put something in, Simon?
You saved it about putting it in.
And who had to do all the work to put it in?
Me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I did look into that that train,
Yes.
and it said loco there, but it's not.
What train were we on about?
The one for that route coming up, that UK route by Just Trains.
Oh, the UK route by Just Trains.
Yeah, because there was a picture of a BR logo.
Well, no, I remember you put this in the last video. I remember you put
Yeah.
this in the last one.
But so there was a BR logo, and I looked at it thinking, hang on a minute, because I noticed the like the rivets on the bottom
Yeah,
under the logo,
yeah.
and I'm thinking, hang on a second, that does look like a pacer. So I did a bit of looking into, and it is the pacer. So I can 100% confirm that the pacer is coming to Trades in World 3. Even though it's not confirmed, but you can definitely tell it is a pacer.
But we also think we're getting black. Everything now is pointing to Blackpool. A route out of Blackpool to somewhere.
Yes.
I'm adamant it's going to be Blackpool South, Blackpool North to Colne, past Preston or whatnot. Everything else seems to be with the error that it's coming in. We could get Fleetwood, we could get Blackpool Central as well. Oh, hello. Sorry.
Pause there for a second.
Yeah, I just paused it for a second.
I wonder what that cut was.
Yeah, no, I just paused it for a second. I can't remember what happened.
The reason.
Yeah, I can't.
But okay, it's in that provincial livery?
Provincial.
Provincial.
Yeah. Why did you say provincial?
It almost sounded like that.
It doesn't. Provincial. 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 No. Just as much as you think you could. Just.
We're doing this live, I can't get auto-correcting corrected for me, can I?
What would you like me to start financing an auto cue for us? It just sits there next to the PS5 and there's an auto cue for us. People will know then that this is robotic stuff we're doing. They like the free flow. They like when we talk about random dribble. They like the jokes about cheerleaders. They like the jokes about...
No, I mean, I just can't get on the phone and just, like, listen to it.
No, but what...
Get the pronunciation right.
Pronunciation. But what I'm saying is, if that was there, then we'd turn into robots.
Kiss your ass goodbye to this channel, then.
Exactly, you can kiss your ass goodbye.
Because YouTube don't like AI robot videos.
They do not like us talking like robots. Oh, look, it's Saturday.
You know what that means?
Exactly.
For Christ's sake.
I know.
If we ever do that again, just throw me out the fucking window.
That can be arranged.
You always want to do that.
That can be arranged. It's a 2-story drop down to the floor and it's concrete below. If I do it right, I want to see if you drop on your head and your whole body explodes. You know when they say in Hot Fuzz, is there a part in the back of your neck if you shoot it?
Back of the head.
Back of the head. Where you shoot it and your whole brain explodes. Well, I want to test that theory out. If we throw you out the window head first and you drop on the floor, if you land head first, would you explode? I imagine you'd actually get up and laugh because there's nothing much in there anyway.
Possibly.
And then guess what that means, Tico? More cheerleaders for us, mates. Oh yes, I gotta get oh crap, I said I'd do those clips for Tico Wednesday. I could do them Tuesday. You going out Tuesday, definitely?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's alright. If you get them over to me then now, then I can have a look at them and I can... It may be a case, I might be, if they're not big enough, I might be able to voice them this afternoon.
There's only 5 clips.
There's only 5 clips. I might be able to, if I get, 10 minutes to myself, I might be able to voice them this afternoon.
Yeah.
I'll see what they're like. If they're not big clips, then fantastic. I'll probably get that done. Well, no, that'll be job number 1 tomorrow. And then what? Come in and get them done and get them over to him quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
No, because I'll be out tomorrow getting a pacer on the main line.
Yes, you'll be out getting a pacer on the main. I want to get that pacer on the main line, but I don't know where I'm going now. Perhaps Warsaw will be a good idea. Perhaps.
Would actually a pacer in Warsaw. Pacer on the chase line finally.
We always wanted it, and now we're gonna get it. That's nice.
Mind you, the good thing is though, there was supposed to be 2 coming up, but it's now just 1.
Oh, is it now just the 1?
So 007, I think, will come up eventually. So
what?
I don't know what they're doing.
Again, we'll get these photos put in so you can see what these pacers look like.
Well, we don't know. There's no photo for 7.
Is there no photo for 7 yet?
There is a photo for 3.
And 003, what livery is that in? That's in the
Greater Manchester orange livery.
the orange and cream.
No.
Just
Orange.
like the buses were, like
yeah,
sort of 2-tone orange and brown.
That's it. Yes.
Yeah. And presumably that's probably going to be used for charters then, or is that going?
Well, yeah, okay, it's got toilet change on it. So
What?
I don't think it's disabled access friendly toilets,
right.
just like the tanks underneath.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
it could be on the main line.
Oh yeah, okay. To what?
So there's our main line standards rail tours.
There
charters.
it is again. Hold on, so I've got to stand up again. This happens every time. I don't know why, but whenever we do recordings or I sit in this chair for long periods, the back of my left thigh starts burning, and I don't know why. It's like there's a bad rash there or something when there isn't. There clearly isn't.
So yeah, so these pacers have got like new tanks underneath them for
Mainline.
yeah, which is standards now for the main line. Because unfortunately you can't put any waste on the tracks.
You can't put any waste on the tracks.
Yeah.
So presumably, no one told TransPennine Express that, did they?
Well, that's another thing with TransPennine, because how their Mark 5s are going.
Yeah. They lasted, didn't they? No, about 2 of the sets had cracks in.
Yeah.
So they've got to, I don't know if they've got to go back to CAF or they've got to go somewhere else, but they're coming off the main line, which is, well,
more worries for them, because now they're going to be short of stock.
well, no, because some people,
But then they have to place the 185s onto their workings,
yeah,
which means they're going to be free cars and people are going to be moaning that we can't get seats.
yeah.
But that's the problem. There's nothing to replace them.
No, what I would be doing with them, because I think they've got plenty of 397s and plenty of what they called 802s. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd start looking at perhaps using them elsewhere. They've got enough of them.
Well, there's nothing wrong with saying 802 to Scarborough.
No, there's nothing wrong with 802s to Scarborough. There's
They're
nothing wrong.
BIMOs.
And we already know that 802s can go and cover 397 diagrams up in Scotland.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with saying them up that way either.
It's like,
But with the 185 diagrams, they've got to be frugal. If they're going to be only 3 car formations, they have to turn around and say, right, it's reserved seating only. No one can turn up on the day and just get on it. That's where, and this brings in very nicely a conversation we talked about last video. That is where, if you were TransPennine Express now, and you were looking at, say, the 185s and where they're going, make certain stops on there, pick up and set down only. So in other words, Piccadilly would be a big one.
Yeah.
If you're coming in from Liverpool on a 185, right, Piccadilly, set down only. If you're going to Liverpool, pick up only.
Yeah.
No, sorry, it should be the other way. So going to Liverpool should be set down only, but coming from Liverpool, pick up only. Then that way, Transpennine are covered.
Yeah.
I
It's like-
I would potentially look at doing that for Leeds as well, because you know exactly what happens as soon as they come in for Huddersfield
As a free car.
as a free car.
They're rammed.
They're rammed.
Except though, you've got to keep 185 on the Huddersfield stopper. So that you can't do.
Yeah, no, that one is fine,
Yeah.
right? Perhaps even maybe look at making that 6 car, right?
If they can afford it.
If they could have, they've got 185s. What the hell are they doing with them?
Yeah.
They should have plenty of scope, should we say? But certainly, if they're going to do Liverpool Cleethorpes, they're going to do Liverpool cross to Hull with the 185. They've got to look at making Piccadilly and Victoria, in some respects, pick up and set down only, and also Leeds to Huddersfield as well.
Yeah.
Because if they don't do that, I'm sorry, they deserve everything they get.
Because we've experienced that in the past when it was free cars, and it does get busy.
Oh, it does.
Rammed.
It is absolutely.
And the thing is, though, with Leeds, they don't bother. See, most train stations, they step back to allow you off.
Yeah.
Leeds don't do that. They're ready to jump on, and they don't care if you want to get off.
Same with Southall. Southall was like that, especially if it's really early in the morning, and that's something we can go into in the next video tomorrow when we do the Boston Sprinter.
Yes.
Because we're going to do some more shunting then.
Are we?
We are. We're doing a little bit of shunting, then we're doing some passenger revenue work after that. We only got a silver for that. What did we do wrong?
I have no
What
idea.
did we do wrong to get a silver? That makes no sense at all. Mind you, some say there are some scenarios which are absolutely impossible to gold. This is probably one of them.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Anyway, like I said, Boston Sprinter tomorrow. So, in accordance, last word goes to Sheldon over here to send us all off into the distance.
We'll get the Subway sandwich then.